Good day. My name's Andy. I'm going to show you today the settings I use on the mCPx as a beginner. Now I've bought the bind and fly mCPx and binded it to a DX6i. In a different video I'll show you how I achieved that, because it's one or two little difficulties doing that. We first of all go to the settings I've used. On the adjust list, if we go to the DR and Expo, I've found that on the 0 setting I've used 30% aileron with 10% Expo, 40% elevator with 10% Expo, and 30% rudder with 10% Expo. Now I find these ideal for a beginner in setting off. Now I've been flying the mPx for about a week, 10 days now, and I found I can just about change these. So on the 1 setting, I've changed these to the. You can see I'm moving the hold up setting to 1, and I've used 70% on the aileron with 30% Expo, 70% on the elevator with 30% Expo, and 100% on the rudder with the Expo set at 0, all inhibited. So I can then choose during I'm flying or just before I take off, whether I use the 1 or the 0 setting. And as I've got better, I tend to be using with more confidence the 1 setting. We move off the DR and Expo list and move to the travel adjust. On the travel adjust, I've used 100%, all 100% except the pitch C I've set at 70%. And if you move the throttle up, the arrow moves up on the pitch C. There's the throttle down, there's the throttle up, and you can see both those settings are set at 70%. All the others are set at 100%. The sub-trim I've just left at 0, you don't need that. Same with the gyro, you don't need the gyro settings at all. The throttle curve, I've just used the one recommended in the book. In the pitch curve, I used 40%, so that your pitch of your blades is more or less 0. So if you're in a potential crash situation, you can close the throttle down, and the pitch of the blades is virtually 0. So it's 40% at the low setting. Position 2, I've got 45%. Position 3, 70%. Position 4, 85%. And the high, I've got 100%. Swash mix you don't need. I think that just about covers all the settings you need on the adjust list for the DX6i when it's binded to the mCPx version 2. Goodbye, and hope to catch you on the next video.